over the past 2 weeks, I did nothing. And here, that's why. I was part of the company's music band for the annual event, so I needed to attend some rehearsals. And not only that, I got lost in playing Call of Duty Warzone for a couple of days, which was so fun. But they were just some excuses. I'm Arash, the solo founder of a productivity application, and I'm sharing my journey here. Actually, I did some stuff, but most of it was an inner fight with myself to convince myself that I'm on the right path, that I'm making right decisions, that I'm doing the right thing. It was so hard to manage. I don't know for how many times this happened to me. I think more than 50 times. And this time it bit me for 2 weeks. Yeah, but I think I know why this happened to me. I was struggling in Figma to build the UI of the application. And at some point I was like, this is not what I want to build. This is not even close to it. And since I'm not expert in Figma and also UI UX design in general, I was like, yeah, maybe it's better to start a conversation with ChatGPT to first figure out what's the character of your application and how does it feel. And then maybe I can build a better UI. At the moment, it was a good decision. So I started a conversation with ChatGPT, a long one, a very long one. And every layer that we got deeper, the perfectionism was knocking out my door. The perfectionist was like, you can do it better, you can do it better, you can do it better. And in every layer, it was just saying, you can do it better. And then I just realized, it's a fucking trap. I fell into the perfectionism trap again. Because the perfectionist knows how to knock your door, how to convince you to do what it thinks. I just fell into the trap, and I was like, for 2 weeks, I was just struggling with my UI, and now I just realized it was a trap. I just need to make something simple that it works. This is the only mission that I have. So yeah, I decided to keep the UI like it is, and also I worked a bit on the goal creation wizard inside the application that I'm really excited to show. This is the first time that I want to show the application itself to you, and I'm really excited. And also I will show you how the AI works inside the application, specifically inside the goal creation wizard, how it helps you to set a better goal and have a more meaningful tasks for each one of goals that you have. It's something cool. Let's get back home and I will show you everything that I've got so far. Okay, before showing the application to you, I just want to say I had the same problem with the usability of AI inside the application. Because to compare what we have out there, the AI inside my app is nothing, or it's super simple. But the thing is, after a lot of discussion with myself, I just realized, okay, I need to stop making perfect things, from my opinion. I mean, I'm saying this and I'm repeating this because if you're struggling with perfectionism like me, everyday perfectionism has something new for you. You can make it better. You are better than this. You have to be unexpected. You have to be super genius because you've done this, that. But the thing is, you shouldn't fall into this trap, and it makes you slower. It makes you feel stressed. And this is not a way that we want to proceed. If you are building something in your life, if you are following a big project or whatever, keep reminding yourself, you just need to build the simplest things ever. But the most important part of this is to build. You need to build something. It doesn't matter how complex, how simple, just do it. This is what I'm trying to do. I'm not giving advice to you. I'm just saying what I've experienced so far, and I know how hard it is to deal with it. So now let's dive into the application. I'm really excited to show you how the AI works inside the goal creation wizard. Let's do it. Okay, this is the first step of the goal creation wizard. In this step, we need to choose a category for our goal. And for example, here we choose education and learning. In the next step, we can choose a title for our goal and give it a description. The description helps the AI to define a better task for your goal. And for example, here we say we want to learn Spanish in a creative way with the small steps. In the next step, we are talking about the deadlines. When do we want to make this happen? For example, we choose in 6 months. And in this step, the application uses AI to suggest you some meaningful tasks to make your goal complete. For example, here we have the Spanish phrase of the day. Learn one useful Spanish phrase and record yourself saying it out loud. For example, ¿Dónde está el baño? From Monday to Friday. For 5 days, every day you need to do this. And for example, the other one is mini listening session. Listen to 5 minutes of a Spanish podcast or YouTube video and write down 3 new words you hear. Just Wednesday and Saturday. And also, if you want to add a new task, you can do it simply from here. And also you can choose a name and description here. By toggling this, you can choose which days you want to focus on this task and do the submit and create another task to your task list. And after all, you can submit your goal with the task that we created, and from the day after that, track your goals and smash your tasks in the application. If you are still here, I really appreciate it. If you are following the journey, really appreciate it, because I need your support to be able to continue this process. It gives me a lot of energy. Every like you do, every comment you put under a video, it gives me a lot of energy. You can imagine how impactful it would be. So if you are there, if you are following the journey, let me know you are there. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and put comments, and let me know what you think about the whole process. I don't want to feel alone. I'm here, I'm sharing this journey with you to build this application together and make this happen. I wanted to say, if you're following any project and any goal in your life, if you have any tips and trips, just put it in the comments, and probably I will make them as a feature and put it inside the application. Why not? For now, peace.